Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about how a simple C# code compiles and executes. To understand this, we first need to look at what a framework is and how compiling works in C#. Let's get started. First, let's open up the Hello World project we created earlier. In this project we have a simple basic Hello World program using top-level statements. And now that we have our Hello World program open, let's talk about frameworks. A framework is a set of libraries and tools that help developers write applications more efficiently. In C# we often use the .NET framework or .NET Core, but what are these frameworks exactly? .NET Framework is the original framework developed by Microsoft. It's mainly used for building Windows applications and providing a large library of predefined classes and functions, known as the Base Class Libraries, BCL. For example, the BCL includes classes for file reading and writing, data collection management, database connectivity, and more. The .NET Core, on the other hand, is more modern, cross-platform version of .NET. It allows you to build applications that run on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. .NET Core also includes a BCL similar to the .NET framework, but it's designed to be more modular and lightweight. If you want to see all the built-in libraries that our project depends on, you can explore the project reference in Visual Studio. Let me show you how to do that. Open the Solution Explorer here in Visual Studio. Now you can see the dependencies node under the project. Expand the dependencies, and here you can see the various libraries in the framework. This is what Visual Studio gives us to work with when we start a new project. Now let's take a look at how our C# code turns into a running program. The process can be broken down into several steps. First, we write our C# code in a file with the CS extension here. And once we have written our code, it needs to be compiled. The compiler takes our C# code and converts it into intermediate language, or IL, also called bytecode. In Visual Studio, this happens when we build our project by pressing Build or F5. The compiled code is stored in assemblies, which can be either .exe or DLL files. We can check this here in our project. Right-click here and open Folder in File Explorer. In here, go to the bin, debug .NET 8, and here we can see we have our exe file and our DLL. Don't worry about the other files, you can look into it yourself if you want, but these files is the assembly files. An exe file is an executable file that we can run, while a DLL file is a library file that we can use which can be used by other programs. When we run our program, the IL code is translated into machine code by the just-in-time or JIT compiler. This machine code is then executed by the CPU, and we see the result on our screen. So let's review the steps using our Hello World project. First, we got the code that is already presented to us. Next, we compile the code by clicking the Build menu and select Build Solution. Visual Studio compiles our code and generates an exe file for us. And finally, we run the program by pressing F5 or by clicking the button up here. And this compiles our code, translated into machine code using the JIT compiler, and executes it, displaying our Hello World on the console. That's it for this video. In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into comments. See you in the next video.